Metro Brands, one of India's largest footwear retailer company, not a manufacturing company, a retailer company, okay? But this company is worth twice of Bata. It's worth almost like two Batas. The sales of this company are less than Bata. It's also less than Laxo footwear, but the profits are almost double that of Bata. That's why in the thumbnail, I've included it as exceptionally profitable. So, to further prove that it's exceptionally profitable, let's look at its long term margins. Boom. You can see here 30%, 30%, 32%, 31%. These are the operating margins. Let's see Bata 21, 23, 23. Still great. It's a very large company. This is great, but still less. Now, Relaxo 14%, 14%, 12%. This is more of a mass brand. That's why the margins are lower. Then we have Red Tape, very popular, newer company, 17%, 17%, 17%. Right. So why? Why is this company so much more profitable? That is Metro Brands. And to learn about this, I made a PowerPoint presentation. Now, the PPT that I'm about to show has some pages from the latest investor presentation. So hopefully you like the video and you like the information. Let's go. Now, first, a Metro Brands revenue as percentage of Bata revenue. So Metro Brands, it sells less than Bata, but it's catching up. As you can see, 2016, 33%, 2025, it's 70%. So it's catching up. Now, this is from the investor presentation report. 900 stores, all right, 74% coming from their own brands. So they sell their own brand stuff, but they also sell products from third party brands. They are pan India, so their presence is throughout India. 10% of sales coming from e commerce. This is a rising percentage. Then we move on to this. So we first see Metro, their own brand, large number of stores, then Mochi, again their own brand, second largest number of stores. Crocs, of course, they have an exclusive deal, as far as I know, with Crocs to sell Crocs products in India. Then Walkway, this is more of their value brand. FitFlop, Fila, Foot Locker, and the last one I believe is New Era. All of these third party brands, premium. The last four are premium. Then moving on, boom. So, where do we start? Let's go location wise. Now, 55% of sales coming from high street. If you're wondering what high street is, I searched in Google and I guess it is like the main street of a city or town where the shops, like a commercial center, like businesses are located there. 44% malls, of course. Then, if you come to the price range, more than half of the products have a price range of more than 3,000 rupees. So that's premium. That's great. And again, 74% of the sales coming from their own brands. And city-wise distribution, tier 1, tier 3, tier 2, very nice, what can we say, diversity. So the next page we have, you can see, first let's go to the, what do we say, sorry, upward left. I think that's the upward left, the extreme left upwards. A larger percentage of the revenue is coming from their own brands. You can see fiscal 2020 to fiscal 2025. Then on the bottom right, you can see the product pricing by sales mix. Larger percentage coming from more than 3,000 rupees. So it's moving more and more towards premiumization. So now the first question and the question of this video is, why is it profitable? More profitable. And these pages have given us some insights. So moving on in the book, sorry, the PowerPoint. Look at this. This is Metro, Bata, and Relaxo. Revenue per square feet is almost double. Discounting is done very little of the total products, like total inventory. And store payback period, I guess this is how much time it gets a store to be break even and profitable, it's way less, almost half of Bata's. But the numbers may not be the most accurate or the most latest, they may not be the latest, but the gist is the same. So moving on, why are they more profitable? So this is a summary of why are they profitable, more profitable than their peers. First, we have private label dominance. So let's learn about that. What is private label dominance? Okay, again, 74% of sales from in-house brands. Now, why is it important? As you can see, private labels, their own brands means higher margins because they don't have to pay any licensing fees to third-party brands. They have full control over the pricing. They have higher gross margins. So private labels, gross margins of 60% versus 35 to 40% for third-party brands, and stronger brand identity. Now, more premium products, consumers are paying for more quality stuff, and they're going to associate that with metro brands. So moving back to table, we have asset-light manufacturing, COCO store model, minimum discounting, and store productivity. Moving on to the next point, we have asset-light manufacturing. Now, Metro, it doesn't have their own brands. Sorry, it doesn't have their own factories. It does have its own brands. It doesn't manufacture anything. It's only responsible for designing and selecting material. So it outsources all manufacturing to third-party vendors. So their focus, their expertise is in designing and operating stores. They don't have expertise in manufacturing, so I guess they don't do it. The advantages: zero expenditure in factories, machinery, variable cost, because of course demand drops, cost drops too. I don't actually understand this point very much, but I hope you guys do. And more flexibility, can switch suppliers or adapt to fashion trends faster because not their own factories. Less money will be required to actually switch from one manufacturer to another. Now, next point, the COCO model. What is COCO? Company owned, company operated stores. So if you go to a metro store, most likely, sorry, the store will be owned by the company and operated by the company. Now, this can be in contrast with franchise stores, where the company, you will see the company's brand, but they don't own the store and they don't operate the store. It's done by the franchisee. So, what's the advantage? 100% of revenue retained, no need to split with franchisees, consistent consumer experience. They have full control over service, branding, and pricing. Better per store economics because they can cross sell brands and push higher margin products, all leading to faster payback. Next point. What is the next point again? Yes, premium pricing strategy. As we saw last time, more than half of the products were in 3,000 rupees. So more profit per sale. Premium buyers are buying, okay? They're less price sensitive, lower footfall needed. They can earn the same with fewer customers and lower return rates. That is, premium customers, they tend to be more decisive. They will have less tendency to return their products, which is very nice. And last point, we have minimal discounting policy. Now, if we go to the summary table, as you can see, the fifth point, minimal discounting, only 8 to 9% of inventory is discounted compared to 25 to 35% of stock for Bata. Now, minimum discounting, the brand has a perception that it's premium. It's not cheap, it's high value stuff. They can serve now less discounts, meaning more profit for them, of course, and less inventory write down. Fewer unsold items, better working capital turnover. So I guess that's it. Yes, that's the video. Hope you like the video. And yeah, a good life. So guys, I realized that I did not know what the last point actually meant. So I'm here with some more information. Now, working capital turnover is, from what I understand, how fast can you convert your working capital into revenue? And working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. Current here refers to less than 1 year. So current assets are assets which can be converted into cash within 1 year. Current liabilities are those which you have to pay off in 1 year. So this less inventory write down, what does this mean? Okay, so inventory write down means a decrease in the value of something. So inventory write down, a decrease in the value of your inventory. Now this can happen when unsold stock is losing value due to going out of fashion, being damaged, becoming obsolete, and now needs to be heavily discounted to be sold. Metro has less inventory write down. Okay, first of all, of course, it's discounting less. Second, it's a premium player, right? And its designs are for specific occasions. It's not school. Now, of course, school is a specific thing, but it's less mass. It's more premium specific. Formal wear, weddings, office shoes. Then, small number of SKUs, stock keeping units relative to peers. So the less amount of diversity in what they're actually selling, number of products, the different products they're selling, and Coco model is their own stores. So they decide how fast their inventory moves in the store. That's it. Hope you like the video. Have a good life.